Last we met, your party managed to find respite within Kiri's tower, a place that Raywold and Felix managed to capitalize on its vacancy in order to rebuild your pods of reconstitution. And Felix had more or less subcontracted, if you want to think of it that way, Scion Isla and a pair of her apprentices to help them expedite this task of allowing these pods, one, not to harm your party, but two, to be fully functional in this location and not at Chateau Elysium. And your party is wrestling with the recent encounter that occurred within the basement of Tower Kiri when they were testing H-88's faculties. You caught moments where he was dealing with something internally. Flashes of memory, flashes of visions. It's unclear. But there does seem to be a component to whatever biological material resides within him that is trying to reach out, in essence. And after most of you going to sleep, you heard a transmission, or excuse me, you heard a log that H-88 reported on. I say you, it was Mist and Gotrog, as that's where he posted up for his stasis for the evening. And after hearing his log and concerned over whatever transmission that he received, you chose to bind him to Gotrog's bed, breaking into Orin and Draco's room in order to acquire some ropes and manacles, and as it stands, he doesn't seem to have much memory or much recollection of whatever those visions or memories that he may have had while undergoing the testing by Scion Isla. So you trust him for now, and spoke with Felix outside, where he was unfortunately unable to perform further testing and further understanding of the limits of your mannequin, mostly because he shared what the Scion's true intent is with mannequins. And now that they see yours having a flaw, not as though it's going to break its designation, but the fact that there is something that is not following protocol, he fears that if they get a hold of your mannequin, he will not return, and any further understanding of what it is they plan to do with mannequins like him kept Felix from resting the whole night, and filled with exhaustion and anxiety, he stayed up, watched them, and shared this all with you in the morning. And that's where Changus encountered this transport. An individual, well-dressed in average dark cab clothes, a top hat, and had noticed a VM insignia on his lapel, and is a little curious about the white-collared clothing underneath his coat. What the VM in the moment stood for was unclear until an invisible individual ran into your party and rushed to the carriage. You heard him call out, "Hurry!" The carriage turned around and began to head southwest, and enough distrust was there within your party that Mist's pyrotechnics mixed with Gothrog's tidal wave halted their escape. But this invisible individual was nowhere to be seen, literally. You began to question the courier, and he explained that he is merely a driver for those associated with the Victorian Masonia. And Ulrich was able to share a little bit of his understanding that this is a group that only existed in conspiracy and shrouded whispers, that perhaps some cabal of elites may exist, individuals representing portions of Liarna that influence decisions at a high level, influencing the quarantines that took place when the scourge happened, and perhaps even influencing the execution of the godless king. After coming to a plan to follow through with the courier's detail, taking Raywolt to the Waterfront district, though you do not have him with you, it seems blending in and acting as though the mission of bringing Raywolt from Tower Kiri over to meet with the Victorian Masonia seems to be the stealth mission you all are currently a part of. You, Gothrog, have transformed yourself into a horse.
Stealthy.
War horse. Draco.
Might not match the other driving beast.
You got like flaming eyes and
Yeah, like,
flaming
I
tail.
have like armor, and the other one has
like a little pony. And
yeah.
You summon a mule.
He's like
Always turning right.
he's like a quarter taller than the other horse.
That's all we had.
The other one's like a unicorn but without the horn.
What? Well, that's
It's all sweet and cute.
It's you are Shadowfax, and he has,
yeah.
donkey.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy as a
Donkey.
Are we there yet?
Donkey. And you guys, party members present, go ahead. Why don't you guys go ahead and just recap or just reestablish the plan that is afoot. What it is that you all are intending to do once you enter the Waterfront district. So that way you all are aligned.
I need a refresh on because we don't have the dude who became invisible and ran away,
Yes.
but we were gonna kind of
You don't have Raywolt currently. Raywolt's not among you.
yeah.
And we know the invisible guy was Raven.
Yeah.
We know for sure. Okay.
That's who the driver said he was anticipating.
Because I was thinking, could he be lying? Doesn't sound very trustworthy. I guess now we take him at his word since we don't have anything contrary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think we have much of a plan for
No.
getting there.
There were some benefits to being inside the Waterfront district, I thought.
Well, you know that's where they will be, where the driver will be, Merle, will be, was planning to drop Rabel off. He was planning on delivering him to where he will meet with the rest of the members of the Victorian Masonia.
So it'd be our own investigation.
Of something.
Yeah.
To find a secret society.
Yeah. Unless Raywalt does somehow show up. Like, obviously, we thought he was running in one direction. Luke and I tried to stop him. And so maybe he will end up finding himself there.
Maybe you killed him with your water.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
With your water
there's a
bending.
trail of invisible blood and invisible bodies.
He could have drowned and still be invisible. There's no blood there.
If he dies, then the invisibility would have worn off.
Oh, never mind. He'd be very visible.
So yeah, I guess I can't reflect on what our mission would be once we get there, other than equating ourselves with this society.
Well, yes, equating ourselves with this society or sneaking in and kind of peering in on this conversation. Yeah, that might happen. Just finding out where it is.
True.
Was the arch wizards or tower? Are we at all close to that? I don't remember if that was in the Waterfront.
It's on the way back.
Oh yeah, that's we didn't mention that, right? Wasn't it? Was
Yeah,
like
it's on the way back.
there's
That's
nothing
like-
here.
It's at the Black Parish,
the black. Okay.
which is on the way back to Ruby District, which we're in Newbridge, aren't we?
Yes.
So, but it's still on the way back, ish.
It's on the way back if you take the long way.
Well, I mean, so unless you go through the Grand Cathedral, which I guess we have passed.
That's true.
Do we have Neary with us? Yeah, he's here.
He's not still pinned to the bed
He's not pinned to the bed.
because he was.
Very effectually pinned to the bed.
Cause like we find out like the scions are kind of wanting Gary.
Yeah, we're kind of like keeping him away from them, right?
Yeah.
Boy, we are. This is a very schizophrenic campaign. We cannot stay focused on anything.
Maybe something else comes along. We're like, yes, do that.
Yeah, I don't really know where to go with this. The VM or whatever.
Well, I mean, so we're in the carriage.
Well, and as of right now, I think we're still waiting out Felix.
Yeah, on the pod.
Like it's important to not die. I think it's sort of like where we're at with
Yeah.
that still.
And as far as the Felix bit, another thing that happened last session was it could because you wanted to exchange the work that the working force of Scion Isla and her apprentices with Dr. Iliathor. So that way the Scion's influence is not present at your tower. So Felix was going to be the messenger, and he sounded like he was going to smooth things over for Isla and make it so that way there is a plausible reason for why why he's bringing in Dr. Iliathor and sending them home.
So we have to contact Dr. Iliathor.
You have.
We have done it already.
Well, I'm sorry. Felix has,
Oh, okay.
and Orin sent a sending to Carmela, asking that she would vet your party on your behalf to try to put in a good word to Dr. Iliathor.
She already did that once.
I guess more for like, can you help them now over here
Okay,
for this
sure.
particular thing?
Can you help them now over here?
Yeah,
We're just
syllables.
We're doing that at the end of it.
Yes. Okay.
If it was like you had to use 25 words, no more, no less. would be awful.
Oh, like you have to reach.
Have to fill it up.
You have to fill it
up.
all the way, but you can't go beyond. You can't go under. That would
Oh,
be-
Lord
you
Vela did that. Are you pooping?
Who's that coming off the goddamn?
Hey, goddamn.
Travis.
There's so many times when I was seeing him count, I was like, yeah, you counted syllables. You did not count words.
Yeah. They got all mixed up.
Okay. Well, as Merlin hops onto, he sees you transform, like you Gothrock transform into a warhorse, and you summon your steed. He looks at the two of you.
Donkey noise.
Is your steed Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy as Donkey?
Yeah, he's just gonna keep saying, "Are we there yet?"
Yeah.
He says, "Is there a steed you would prefer I drive primarily? I suppose I'll just have the reins on both of you." And he hops onto his seat, and
Wait, did you lose your horse?
so because of Mist's pyrotechnics to kind of scare, because there was like a scare
They ran
to like
away?
stop them, the horses just like broke from their restraints and
Nice.
took off, which is why they are horses.
So it's literally a donkey.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Can I cast it? Let me look at my spells.
I would imagine a
Can I
paladin
cast donkey?
at 6th level can definitely have like a horse.
Then I'll do a horse.
As a
We can
steed.
do the
I
donkey.
cast
meetings.
donkey.
I cast Weesnaw.
We snaw. Well,
Travel montage. It's Smash Mouth. As we head over.
now this carriage
You know,
is
you're an all-star.
designed to comfortably hold 4 people. Now with the 6 of you, with the 2 of you, I said 6. With the 2 of you, that shrinks your party a little bit, and
Then it
All-
doesn't account for Merle on the driver's seat.
I guess that'd be the 5th, right? It's
Yeah.
like 4 seats within the carriage. And Ulrich speaks up.
Someone's got to get in the haversack.
I'll just slink into the shadows. I can fit into a 1-inch gap.
Could. Oh, I mean, yeah, you could. He says, I've become a little bit more concerned over why we haven't caught any ear or progression relating to Borast. And frankly, I haven't trusted him ever since we left the Raywold Manor. But I have a feeling this is going to require a little bit more help than just myself pursuing him. And coincidentally, Chenghis and Oren volunteer to go with Ulrich in pursuing Borast via his halfling lead. And this is something that is tied to your party. These shards of Somnasar's mirror seems to be what Borast has been looking for, and does seem to coincide with a potential means to your ticket home. Potentially. You don't know details, these are just bits and pieces that your party has put together over the past few days. So with Ulrich, Oren, and Chenghis gone, that would leave the 3 of you and Gary in the carriage.
We fit. I don't have to skinny up.
Wait, which 3?
Those of us that are not steeds.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he is a
I
steed?
didn't think
Oh,
I was.
yeah, that's right.
I'm not a steed. I conjured a steed. Yes.
So then you could probably
I
sling
slink into
Yeah,
the shadows.
we're gonna need to fit in a little, I don't know.
Crevice.
I guess,
Crevice
or
of lack of
just
light.
like some shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shade
Well,
being
it's
shone
all-
by Ms.
I
Big
just have like a
Head.
cup you could get in, and I'll close the lid. And start just like
Yeah, just pry open the little
This is ripe to be exploited.
The current's in here.
They hate it when you do this.
no, when you just take it down here, take the lid off, and it goes. Yeah. Right
I'm
up.
not sure that it works. Like I can like stay in a genie bottle. I'm pretty sure I can slip into a
Well,
small.
it
I would
either
rub the lamp
can
that
breaks the
way.
sort of rules of thermodynamics or it doesn't. Okay.
Well, it broke the rules of thermodynamics when I became Shadow. So yeah, I suppose.
There
We
you
could,
go.
a couple of us could like hold umbrellas for you.
I could.
I'm pretty sure we're in a carriage,
Also,
Why can't one
Issa's
of
a
us ride?
halfling.
Why can't one of us ride the horses?
so you can just sit on the lap.
I mean,
That's
I'm
fine.
half a lap situation.
Just half-a-ling.
We can fit another half ling in here. We can still get a whole ling. We can fit a whole.
We got a
ling.
whole ass ling up in here.
But
You
are
can
there
just sit
enough
on
seats?
Gary's lap.
That's true.
Put on what?
You can sit on Gary's lap.
Put him in the center console of the.
Gary could just
Feet on
like
the
hold
hump.
me in his arms.
Yeah.
Cradle you.
You might be able to fit in Gary's little chest plate.
Oh, I can fit in there.
I thought you didn't want to be in.
If there's anyone that
Yeah, but
could,
that's a cooler
do I have
genie
to
bottle.
rub Gary's chest to get you out?
Yes.
if there's anyone that could fit in the haversack, it might actually be Issa.
Oh yeah, the handy haversack.
Lisa Haversack.
Lisa.
I'm pretty sure
Why that just? Why those two things were like this? This makes sense. And should be should be outed out loud. Yeah.
Lisa haversack.
Watch
My name's Lisa.
Haversack.
Hey.
Hey Johnny, my name's Lisa. Lisa Haversack. Nice to meet you.
The new kid on the block in the sort of '80s, TGIF, sitcom.
The Wonder Years.
Yes.
I love Lisa. Lisa's so hot. She got so much hotter over the summer. I swear, Lisa's haversack got so fat.
So the show jumped the shark when Lisa came on the show.
Lisa haversack.
More like Lisa had a sack.
Right.
Lisa, I hardly know it. Yeah. Lisa is Luke's central PA coming through. Lisa. I love going to Wawa with Lisa.
I love going all over Lisa.
Me and Lisa used to watch the Steelers game and eat at Wawa. Sorry. This is quite diverted.
Where did he go?
I have no idea.
I started it and I had to just drive it to the ground.
Thumbs out for Lisa. Yeah. All right, so
Issa
we're in the
Haversack.
boat, we're in the carriage.
Over the carriage.
Who cares how we fit? We freaking fit.
You're in the genie bottle, which is inside of Gary's chest.
All right.
And the rest of us are seated
Ooh,
in
is there any
regular
glowing
seats.
runes inside this chest while I'm in here?
Give me a perception check.
I have to perceive the runes around me? All right, fine.
Just add whatever 18 to it.
My perception's not that good. It's a 19 total.
You don't see any runes.
What? Okay, good.
Runes? You were looking for runes?
Yeah, glowing runes and writing
Why
inside.
did you specifically think that would be in there?
Because it was in the other one that went rogue. It's cool, man. It's
I don't
fine.
remember
Whatever.
that, but okay.
The other carriage?
No, I'm inside
He's
of Gary.
in Gary's.
Inside the chest.
Chest.
We've
Sorry.
been looking.
I thought that was
in
a
chest.
joke.
No,
No.
he's really inside of Gary's chest.
Apparently.
You have like a Jarvis like HUD display inside there.
No, there's no runes.
Realistically, I would say more than likely you're doing like a Spider-Man like press on the ceiling of the carriage. You are all now traveling southwest
Thank you.
out of the New Bridge district, passing through Ruby, passing through Paterna, and seeing as you are crossing these borders, you're for the first time really noticing the subtle cultural shifts between, like micro cultural shifts between each district. You understand that Newbridge is full of industry, but you're kind of noticing like, wow, there's a lot of rooftop gardens and agriculture in Ruby. Like people are more making do with less in this district, and then you pass into Paterna, and it feels like it has like the old country feel, but it's more abandoned with the exception of Chateau Elysium and various other marketplaces that come between and throughout. Until eventually, you cross the borders, reaching over into the Waterfront district. And here, the figures tend to drift rather than walk. You see from every corner of the roads and every aspect of change and shift throughout this district, you're seeing fire dancers, people who are bartering and trading whatever goods that seem to be on their person. You're seeing folks who are doing the cup game on one end with seashells, and you're seeing others who are trying to sell like these tainted, disgusting fish that probably no one should ever eat, but they're trying to make do.
High class, okay.
In this district, you're kind of getting the vibe that it is more marketplace than civilization. You don't really see homes or spaces for folks to necessarily be like a lot of places that folks probably wouldn't want to live in. Ramshackled homes that are barely held up by boards and posts on these other fallen pillars. Lighthouses that have since crumbled and wasted, bells that are turned over, and folks making fire pits out of the insides of them. And passing through, you are being approached by a multitude of folks who are just excited to potentially sell something to you, be it snake oil or otherwise. Fire dancers circle your carriage and perform, and then ask, plead, beg for even a copper. This is Merle speaking. We are nearing the where I would make the drop zone, but it would not be wise for us to draw so much attention to where this should be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park the carriage. No, thank you. We are not interested. Thank you. Goodbye. I am going to drop you off closer to the abandoned lighthouse. Yes. Perfect. You are going to be looking for Saint Victoria's Church, and that is going to that is where the Masonia congregates. Where specifically within the church is unknown even to me. I'm just the delivery man, as I expressed earlier.
What? Sorry. Not to be ungrateful, but why did you agree to help us with this?
I need to save face for my own employment, as well as my own hide. And quite frankly, I would be more frightened if I do not show up with a carriage carrying, ideally, my primary escort, first and foremost. And so I'm willing to take you all along with me, just so that way I am showing face.
Gotcha. So, for your sake, we should tell them we're associates of Raywalt?
Maybe we just pose as socialites?
I'm not so sure what the right approach is, and at this point begins to turn down a boardwalk towards this lighthouse, and there's fewer and fewer people there. You start to get like the idea of like, okay, maybe this is a little bit quieter part of the district. We're starting to near some, able to have some privacy without giving away our intent.
Is this the Tide Peak Lighthouse?
Tide Peak Lighthouse.
Maybe now can I see?
Pulls the carriage to a stop around a set of like several ships just marooned onto the shore here in the river. Pulls the carriage off to the side, stops you two.
I keep going.
Into the water.
I stopped my donkey, so we're just like weirdly going.
Yeah, you're making circles while he's just going.
Idle motion. NPC behavior.
NPC walking to a wall, but just
yeah. Exactly.
the my best guess is that they will only welcome those who are formally associated with the Victorian Masonia. This is a very elite group. They don't necessarily just allow folks just because they say, oh, they're my friend, unless that person is there to physically represent them. You don't have Raywalt amongst you.
How are the attendants identified? Is there a badge or a license of some kind?
Oh, they are vetted by those.
Good question, says the horse.
Quick question.
The only time I've ever seen folks outside of the direct members are if they are physically vetted in their presence. So if a member of the Victorian Masonia arrived with a pair of others, they are there to say, they're with me, and they walk right in. They don't just, no one just shows up and has been able to get away with saying, I'm with this representative of this district. No, they're pushed and shoved and beaten halfway to death, and then after that, they have never really tried, so.
And how many of these people are there tonight? Victorians?
So what?
I know very little. I just know that there is.
Or like a party, private thing? Do you have any idea?
You are asking quite a lot of questions that I do not have a lot of answers for.
And
All I know is that there are representatives per district. Now, whether they bring more to that meeting is beyond me.
Are we in like like this is just for context? Are we in like a parade of folks like arriving, or is it sort of like potentially this is already like the shindig has already started and we're arriving now?
So he could say, I do know that they are planning to meet midday today. Hence why Raywalt called for a cab as early as he did. Though it was much earlier than when they were planning, to meet.
And have you driven other people?
Yes, I have.
Do you have an idea of quite the diversity of the people? What are we dealing with?
Diversity.
Yeah,
There
like
are
different
elves. There are people. There are humans. There are what
What
do you
type
mean?
of social backgrounds? What type of, you ever talk to them?
They're all nobility. They're all high-ranking individuals from any particular district. Very public, very known.
Have you ever driven two people from the same district?
No, any folks that they have brought along have met them here at Waterfront, and I have not been present to see.
Some might call this maybe a correspondence dinner.
Some might.
Is there good security?
Shots might be fired, but oh yes. Bit of warning. They have quite a tight security there at St. Victoria's. So, if it is penetrating and listening in on such conversations, you'll have to do it with much delicacy. Otherwise, you better have Raywalt at the ready to vet your whole party showing up unannounced.
So I looked at the map. I'm talking to you guys now. I'm talking to what's his face.
My name's Merly.
Whatever, Molly.
Merlin was dead to begin with.
I looked at the map. There are 7 or 8 districts, depending on how you break up one of them, with the Grand Cathedral or the castle. So we can easily assume that there are obviously 7 to 8 people. Let's say that their spouses are with them, so we could say it's 14 to 16, and any other guests they bring. This is probably
So
going to
we
be a
won't
small
stick out
party.
at all.
So we're going to stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh,
So
we
we're
just
gonna have
need
to go.
someone to say they're with me.
We don't.
We don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Except the Ray Wall.
True.
We could charm someone.
Anyone have
Maybe.
invisibility or anything?
I can shadow.
Abilities. Well, you could get some intel. Go in.
I can
figure out
disappear in a
what's going on,
jar.
come back.
That's the case.
We'll put you in a jar. We'll close the lid. We'll chuck
Throw
you
you
inside.
That won't. That won't draw any
Checks out. Makes sense.
Shatter. Poof.
But if it's like midday and we're like
They're meeting at midday. It's like
It's
10 right now.
Okay, so presumably there's other people still potentially arriving, so we could stake out and totally swat somebody as they're coming up.
I have command. I don't know how you punch that down to one word, though. Tell them that you know.
I've got an idea.
You? Invite section
Just
of
call
that.
back.
Invite.
Call back as well.
However they could interpret
They're
that.
coming.
Yeah.
They're coming. I'm just trying to think of other ways they could interpret that and make sure that's the only one.
Please. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck. Disgusting. Well, I
Invite?
give you all invite.
Bring?
Pretty please.
I feel like we're gonna say invite. And he's gonna be like, sure. Like we're inviting him somewhere. Might be a problem.
I must bring my carriage around at the very least, just to show that I have dropped the Lord himself off. I assume you're.
Just gonna stop and open the door and tell him that he's there.
Well, it's not uncommon for folk of these kind to not be visibly present when they enter, so it wouldn't be that strange. Anyways, I must be off.
How far are we from this place now? Give me a rough estimate.
You, so you were told to go to St. Victoria's Church.
Yep.
And give me, the party can just roll a perception check.
I was gonna roll detect magic just for the
Oh,
car.
that's a good idea, actually.
Okay.
On the car.
So you can cast it. You don't have to roll for detect magic, but you can just cast it.
Yes.
Use the perception, right?
Yes.
I got a 9.
Nice. Anyone else rolling perception? Party check.
16.
That includes you too, Grayson.
If he wants to.
If he wants to.
24.
NBD.
That's 16.
16.
Should I roll perception as well?
Sure.
Why not?
16.
Wow.
We have a consensus.
3 16s?
Yeah. 16,
For
16,
God's
16.
sake. Love the
316.
For God so loved the dice.
God so loved the game.
For God so loved the game, he sent 3 dice, so roll 3 16s.
He's only begotten.
His only begotten dice.
Jeez.
His only begotten die for your 3 16s.
Anyways,
Hey, go on.
Blasphemy aside.
you're able to clock one singular church in this whole district, and you realize that you had passed it shortly before leaving the masses when he started to head towards the Tide Peak Lighthouse. This church is probably a 15-minute walk over.
Is it on?
It is not on here.
The church is not.
If I showed
15-minute
you that,
walk.
point it out. 15-minute walk, is that what we said?
That's what
Yes,
he said.
15-minute walk.
That's all I need.
So, I have to pee, but what is your party's approach? Talk about how you want to enter, infiltrate St. Victoria's Church.
I think
Coming
we
in red hot.
Horse first.
Horse first.
I think we need more intel before we can do anything.
Intel.
Well,
We just go to the front
we all
door
have
and
this
knock.
radiant church emblem, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Which is like, can we like, we should, we have open invitation audience with the Solaric, Solaric Right Warden and Don Cooper.
So we're not fucking with the lighthouse.
But if we all wear them and we act as though we're part of like something that's actually meeting there too, we could try to like.
You're talking about the lighthouse or the church?
The church.
Okay.
We all fool our way in.
I was thinking, what if we? I don't know if we have enough the right kind of spells to do this, but what if we nabbed someone walking into the party or getting ready to, took his clothes, put it on one of us, and then somehow transfigured us to look like him? Does anybody have any spells that could do something like that?
No,
I don't think I do.
but I have invisibility. I can.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just.
Invisible.
Could we? You could command him and just say, what would you say?
But then it doesn't
Invite.
look like him
Yeah,
when we walk
invite.
in.
What's that?
It doesn't look like him when we walk in.
Well, or you. What if we just tried to persuade him or something like that?
To do what?
Tag along.
I don't know.
Tag along.
Yeah, command could be tag along.
Bring along.
It's true. That's one word.
Tag along is like a
word?
weird
Nah, it's
perversion
two
of
words.
of a few words into one.
I'm gonna look up some big words that mean.
But like so we have time though before this lighthouse meeting, right? Because it's like they're doing it midday and it's 10 a.m. So I don't think the implication is that we can mess around with this church. And why are we going to church? What's important with the church again?
I thought that's what I mean. Sorry.
That's where the Victorian Masonia is meeting.
Oh, I thought they were meeting in the lighthouse.
He pulled you over to the lighthouse to like let you off without anyone knowing you.
Gotcha.
So we're near it. Over 15
So we
minutes.
could
go get a
we could go. We could fuck around the lighthouse.
Yeah. Check it out.
And yeah,
Oh,
windows.
and can we see any windows of the church?
You
I don't know, or
can't.
stained glass or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can see from this distance. You see sets of upper windows, and they're just bless you. They're just stone arch covered glass windows, probably like double pane, and a bell tower in the front, like center area of this cathedral, of this church.
Roughly how big is the church? Did you say?
I have not said you guys aren't there yet.
Well, I mean, can we? Okay.
It's a big
We
church.
passed by it, didn't we?
Yes, it's a biggish. It's a big church.
I wonder if we can climb up the tower and then look into
a building.
the church at all.
It's a big church.
It's a big.
Small
Church
look
implies
into
a
the
small
church at all
meeting. A
from the
bigger
tower.
church implies like almost like
You
a
know,
party.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
something.
15-minute walk. I don't know.
You going for whatever you'd like?
That kind of gives
Oh,
us-
yeah.
A party?
But
Okay,
it could be.
a get together, a social gathering.
Is there a good,
In a church?
Is
I
there a
don't know.
good
They're
viewing
like a
spaces from the
religious
bell
group.
tower to the church? Could you see inside of it? Or is
Are
that
you talking
too
about like
far
from
of
the
a
lighthouse where you're currently at?
distance? Yeah.
Yeah. So if you
If we climbed up, would it give any vantage point? Or
if any of you go up the lighthouse, you would definitely have a great vantage point of the whole district. In fact.
okay.
I could go up there and then on top of that fly up a few feet.
I think that it might be unnecessary actually, but if we, because like I was just thinking of just like peering into the church because we're trying to like find a way to get in.
Again, you are 15 minutes away from the church. You're not like
Right. We should go to the church and we should.
sky jumping into.
What if we go to the
Church.
church and then I think you said that we can, if I'm hearing this correct, you said that we can see glass panes up on the upper level?
Yeah, you can see a little bit of like light, and I mean you can tell there are glass windows. Yes, on the upper level of the church.
What if we go there and go around back and I fly up and see if I can see inside and see what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, does anyone feel any urge to check out this lighthouse?
If it's that far away, no.
We're at the lighthouse.
You're at the lighthouse.
Basically.
No, but okay. My idea is that I'm focused on the church, and I just want to go to the church. I don't think going up the lighthouse is going to do anything, unless you think there's something up there.
Yeah, we should just go to church. Start making our way over there, but then what's the plan when we get there? What do you guys think?
I fly up.
We're
check out.
really early.
I'm gonna try the knob of the lighthouse while we're
Okay.
here.
Oh, yeah.
As a
Time,
human,
so
As a Goliath.
yes, but yeah.
As a human.
As a bipedal,
Yeah.
bipedal guy,
Excuse me.
just reversed anamorphed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go. You approach the lighthouse door.
Do you kind of
And-
look like the Thing from Fantastic Four?
Oh shit.
No, I kind of look like John Carpenter sleeping.
Oh, okay.
No, he just looks like John Carpenter.
You look
Yes.
like, you look like the Thing is John Carpenter.
Yes.
Yes.
John Carpenter's the thing is John Carpenter.
No. The thing is John Carpenter. The thing
He is the thing.
is, he is the thing.
He's the thing. You go to check the knob, and the wood panels on the door kind of fall in, like almost like rotted driftwood. The whole door just kind of like presses in effortlessly. And you can see inside there's like a center room that is just musty as all get out. A little bit of light kind of streams down from above. And you can see the corkscrew stairwell heading upwards, but crates overturned. You see even like an empty and stained bedroll. This place that seems more to be repurposed rather than used as a proper lighthouse. Probably for a while.
Seems like it hasn't even been stored for a while.
Just briefly, I'll use. Yeah, I'll touch the bedroll and use my ward reef plate and cast light, just and that emits 20 feet of bright light, and then dim light for an additional 20 feet. So just addition, like I can roll if you'd like, but I'm just checking it out further, looking for any like sort of like loose equipment, signs of life, anything interesting. That's really it.
Yeah. Life immediately scurries by your feet as about 4 or 5 rats just run out from underneath the bedroll, crossing over your boots and out the door where you came in. You then hear more scurries and echoes from above of other vermin. Around you at like the table that this bedroll is lying underneath, empty, turned over kettles, mason jars, glasses, bottles, cake, just empty uses to hold probably alcohol, maybe soup, and there is a little bit of that rotten food stench in this room. Looking around, Nothing else, nothing here of value that you see, unless you choose to make value of anything here.
Oh yeah, alcohol.
It's empty. Like these are all bottles and empty,
No drops
empty
in
everything's. And do you ascend?
I don't want to hold my boys back, so I think I won't.
Okay.
Why not?
Because we're all eager to go to the church and do something.
You don't. We're in the building. We might as well go see what's up there.
It's just me.
Oh, it's just you.
Unless you're coming too.
I just kind of followed you in. I just assumed we all were going.
Well, if you wanna go up the stairs, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
I'll go first in case they're rotten or something, and then if it breaks, I can catch myself with my wings.
Cool.
You are used to falling down steps, so
But I can use my wings now because I'm aware of them.
well, you all see Draco ascend.
It was a long time ago, okay?
Still
I'll
relevant.
never forget it.
Never forget it.
9/11.
9/11. You fell down 9 and 11 steps. 9 floors and 11 steps per floor.
I just thought it was 9/11 in the morning. I don't know.
You get to the top, and there are no steps that give way. They creak, but they're held in with enough iron barring to keep yourself from falling down. You get to the top. The bell edges look, or excuse me, the lamp's edges look very rusted and hardly used. You kind of bang on it. You can hear that, like a low reverberating sound like a dead bulb would, but just deeper and more bellowing. And you look over, you can see the masses of people in the Waterfront district doing their thing. Some fishing boats coming in and out throughout the river. And then you see the church, and a carriage has already pulled up to the church. This is a different one, though. This carriage is gilded with golden trim and has a crescent shape on the back of it.
I'm assuming someone's stepping out of it. Can I see them? What do they look like?
The distance is far, so give me a perception check. You will get minimum information even if you roll poorly, but let's see what else you might. Your dragon eyes see.
13 total.
You see a woman with long silvery hair. She's wearing a cloak that kind of obscures most of what she looks like. The driver escorts her to the church, and at the front you see two large fellows standing there like bouncers. They let her in.
Does she flash anything, or they just kind of step aside as she walks in?
They shoot. I mean, with a 13, you don't see her do anything other than just nod, and then they let her in.
Okay.
One of the silver bloods, you think?
Could be.
You said the cloak is nondescript?
Yeah, it was just a dark cloak. The only thing that was descript was the fact that the carriage had golden trim and a crescent on the back.
And did I see what the crescent was, or is that too far?
It's the shape of a crescent.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like an emblem type. Oh, a crescent.
Crescent.
I'm thinking crest.
Oh.
Fair. Totally fair. I'm thinking. So, sorry, I want to work back into the character voice, but Draco, thanks for sharing what you've seen so far.
You're welcome.
I feel like I'm struggling to see the value in spending more time here, unless more guests that we may or may not know appear. It might be decent intel. Secondarily, there could be some diversionary aspect to reigniting this lighthouse.
I mean, I have flame.
In a weird pinch, if we needed to cause some chaos. But ultimately, like, yeah, if there are any familiar faces that are going to show up at this church, it might be worth for us to be like over towards the church to, I don't know, speak with them as they enter or stop the carriage as they approach. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great idea. I think these are rich people, and if one of us posed as like a fundraiser type thing outside trying to gain money, maybe we could get some more intel on them, see what they're doing, and see what they're willing to share.
Sure. We could also just straight up break in. We could try and just do
We
a
don't know how
heist
many
situation.
of them there are. There could be
Probably a lot.
16 of them. There could be 45, 50 north of that.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to break in.
I mean, it's just a heist situation.
Is there a back door maybe?
Ocean's 5.5. 4.5.
Who's the half? Oh, right, okay.
Lisa.
Lisa.
But yeah,
So
I
we
don't
get closer first, and then as we walk, we discuss our entry plan. Let's just start going there first.
Sweet.
And let's discuss it with the whole party too.
So, Draco
Sweet.
descends.
We head back down. Draco, and then Draco shares the details of what you saw with the rest of the party.
Yep. No, I gatekeep that info.
The car.
What would y'all like
Karin,
to do?
does this sound like anyone's familiar? This half moon,
It does.
crescent carriage sound familiar at all? Silver
It's not-
hair.
There, I have nothing concrete. Silverbloods make sense, like you guys said, but
But it could be. I mean, we're waiting to sort of like.
it's not like the
potentially
vampire
connect with-
lady, is it?
Say it again?
It's not like that vampire lady, is it?
I don't think so, but I wasn't able to get a great look. She's down the road quick.
This also could be like a potential entry point if there is maybe there's some kind of envoy from the elves up north. Potentially could be one of them.
Oh, convention with them.
I feel like we saw a moon shape like this.
I did
Something
too.
recently.
I can't think of what though.
Maybe it was just the Godless Kings too. And then like maybe not.
Oh shit. Was it?
Was it like the entrance to it?
On the book or something?
Yeah. Does my character have any recollection of this?
You
From
pilfer
this
back
book? From
through
this book
the
specifically?
journals and other knickknacks and objects you would have taken with you throughout your journey here, and there isn't anything that denotes like a crescent, like a moon's crescent. But you could draw a connection with the shape there on the carriage and the fact that the carriage is trimmed with gold. This could be a member of the Moongold family.
Moon gold. I don't remember. Do we know much about moon golds?
I don't even remember.
They were spared from the terror attack.
When was the terror attack again?
It was probably weeks ago, but it was the one with the exploding train cars.
Oh yes. Okay.
Poop train?
They own half the
Yeah.
They own half the supermarkets in New York.
Yeah. Having the supermarkets in New York.
We were doing Fight Club shit and blowing up credit card buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys staying put, or are you guys moving towards the church?
How about we move?
Move. Let's move. We could rig up something that could like explode
Should
and
we-
ignite the lighthouse
Like
light.
just the light itself or the whole lighthouse?
For what purpose?
Just
Just cause.
distraction.
What if I light a
What
small
if what if
fire
we
in-
what if we posed as like a ragtag troupe, like performers or whatever, like the people that we saw around.
Ooh, like a mariachi band.
Everybody get ready.
I'm not doing an accent for this bit.
Yeah, we could say, well, I am.
Hello, my lord.
I have an idea. If we wanted to create a distraction, it would mean, in this case, destroying the lighthouse. I could light a small fire on the inside, and by the time we get there, it
Dude,
could-
let's not destroy the lighthout.
I'm just
It's
saying,
written on the
we
map.
wanted
It's a landmark.
We're like, can you let us in now? We blew up the lighthouse.
It might get them to come
We're doing
outside.
so good for your people.
We
By the way,
might-
we're responsible for the destruction of your only lighthouse.
And probably
No, we
burning
didn't.
down a large portion
I
of
don't
the
think
district.
they're using it.
We knock on the door and we're like, hey, we're the firefighters here to.
we're not there, but we're here.
You let us
You
in
guys
first?
have water?
We just want to make sure
We
you
have to do
guys
the
are
inspection
okay.
first.
Kind of thirsty. Can I get
Yeah.
a sip of water before
Is the fire hydrant in here, actually?
Yeah, what rooms do you have fire hydrants? We have to check them out
No, I
first.
walk in, I have a damp rag, and just slam it over someone's mouth. And go, you're gonna be okay.
What?
Smoke protection.
Oh. I thought it was chloroform.
I also thought you were
You're gonna be
chloroform.
okay.
We're firefighters.
We're here to help you.
Yeah, just
I cast command.
This is Fahrenheit 451 fire hyders.
yeah. It's a janitor.
Yeah.
Community.
I have a question. If I cast command and said, like, to the guy, brother, but I pointed at myself while saying it, will that influence him at all? Like, he would be then able to say that this is my brother and bring me in.
You can try it.
I don't have a current target.
Cousin.
Third cousin.
Well,
Unk.
Draco, to sort of like build on your suggestion, if we wanted to then incorporate Dakar's
The mariachi
suggestion
band?
and say, what if we were the evening's entertainment? And so when
Entertainment.
when they ask what our business is,
That's a
you
good
could
idea,
mention
actually.
something like that. I actually have a history built in my character's history of promoting like entertainment. That's
He's a promoter!
That's literally what I am.
He's a promoter. He's a
Yeah.
producer.
Yeah. I like literally.
Do we
am a
have an
host
entertainment?
for a,
We don't have a bard!
We don't. You guys don't have a
Last
bar.
campaign we had 2 freaking bars!
Yeah, you guys. This campaign is making up for the fact of 2 bards.
Yeah.
As a reminder,
Bards last campaign?
the
Yeah,
spell
it was
command
us.
requires it to be in the form of a command. So if you just say, brother,
It doesn't.
you're not commanding anything. So whatever the one-word command is, that's why the examples are like,
Yeah,
stop,
It's not a convincing thing. It's a
move,
Yeah, you like yeah.
cower, things like that.
Well, you could say something like yeah. So when they ask us what our business is, we answer honestly, and then you say allow or something like that, like
Yeah,
like
okay.
to get us in, basically, or to sort of like
We're the entertainment. Allow.
yeah, or believe, believe, yeah, like
Believe might actually be better.
but like separately, if someone want like to like yeah, I guess I have a history of promotion, but also I can transform into a beast. If someone want to pretend to be a beast handler, I could do like a loop-de-loop trick as a giant hornet or something, and then land on your shoulder, and then you can start throwing discs in the air,
Yeah.
or like shooting arrows, and I'll go catch them.
Wait, what can you become again? You can.
I can becoming a lot of stuff.
Waiting for it.
How about like a bug?
That was an
I can be
alley-oop
a
right
bug.
there.
I can be a vulture.
Go fly in as a bug.
I can be a
See
swarm
what's
of
going on. The
ravens.
more information we have before we just go barging in is something the better.
Well, do we want one of us to go in?
If
or
it's
all of us?
really
You're just a
shadowy,
bug,
I
just-
can slip through hoops like this big.
Oops.
Dude, this guy knows ball.
I could be a seahorse. I could
How
be
about
a
a beetle with wings?
I could be a pterodon. Pony. I can be an owl. Owl.
That's
Hawk.
not an owl.
Jackal. Giant toad.
What's the plan here, guys?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I feel like I've given a lot of fuel here. Is anyone biting? What do we think? Or do we just want to try and like bust in? We want to try an Ocean's 4.5 face.
I say we all put on our cloak of transpositions, and then just like
That everyone has.
Everyone has. And then just wear them as if we're like a crew from a certain part of town, and we just like.
Do you have a cloak of transposition? I don't.
No, sorry,
He
sorry.
has one.
Sorry, no,
Can
sorry.
we all wear the
Meant
same
to
one?
I meant to say something else.
Can we do like Harry Potter where
No, we
they
all
just
wear our
magically all fit under one cloak?
Yeah.
We all wear our Radiant Church silver emblems. We all
like
wear
our
our Radiant Church
base symbol
silver
walking.
emblems, and we all act as though we're like just part of a certain.
That
clan.
might be enough.
We just walk
Oh,
in.
we should just walk in chanting like and hitting our faces like the monks on Monty Python.
Similar. Same, we do something similar. We can be a silent.
We can
silent,
walk up.
We could be a silent conduit. We come from a certain part of
We took a vow of silence.
silence. Yes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even.
Especially in
That
regards,
sounds really good
especially
for
in-
diplomacy.
Especially in regards to this matter, we don't.
We don't talk about
I
this.
kinda like
That's true. You know we won't say a thing.
That was his idea.
Was his idea?
What? The mariachi band?
Yes.
You were the one with the promoter, though. I mean, anyways, point is, I think it might be a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't be a mariachi band, but
I suggested like
It's a new
animal
cultural phenomenon.
thingy. You know, we're Jack
like a
Hanna.
circus act.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, that's more the real.
We could start.
yeah.
We could
But the
start.
mariachi
Like, yeah,
band
we
was
could start.
pretty cool.
Phase 1 is us going up and Luke going. You know, referring to his Radiant Church emblem. You know, the rest of us were all
If that
like,
is a
"Yeah,
word,
We all have.
we are ringleaders of the local circus troupe.
Yeah, like record off. Record strike. rips them.
Yeah.
I see that did not tickle your fancy.
What if I told you?
I told you this was a ruse.
You passed.
It's all about.
You passed the test.
No, I think that's a good way of being.
Oh,
Proudly,
you don't
proudly-
trust me? No. I was lying.
Wearing the emblems, and then going in and just saying more than the afternoon's entertainment.
Yeah.
And if it's
But it's before.
you need 4 people to man your one hawk or whatever, and you're all like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. We hate that guy, but you know, he brings in the
No
bacon.
one's a bard. Nobody is a bard.
Unless we just try and do like a
charisma right
barbershop
here.
quartet
Yeah, I do.
version of these small things or
Let's see
something.
what that's-
Mr.
that's-
Cha over there.
I have Tinker's tools. And anyone else have tools? Maybe we can go fix something.
I have thieves' tools.
Persuasion and
Oh, so y'all are mechanics now?
Yeah, maybe you're like,
I have a big rig.
we're here to fix the lighthouse.
We're here to fix the toilets. We're here to unclog
We're
the
here to
toilet.
fix it. We're here to unplug the moat.
the chamber
We're here to
is
scoop
backed
the,
up.
we're here to scoop the poop.
The chamber pots are back up. Doug said that.
The chamber pots back.
That's funny, man. Well, I think we just kind of gotta go.
I have 1,000 ball bearings. We gotta be able to do something.
No, I like how the door opens and you just spill them all and you're like, fuck.
My ball bearings.
Instead of spaghetti falling out of your pocket, it's just 1,000 ball bearings.
I have 10 candles, a hooded lantern.
Doug's got 5,000.
Wait, what if we're each holding a candle and we're pretending to be like carolers or something?
I have a gem-encrusted statue of Thumbican Raywalt.
Wow.
Right, you're
Great.
we're doing it. It's for the auction.
I have not heard one single plan that everyone is on board with. They constantly pivot.
Because it doesn't feel like there's a safe way for us to do this.
Just laying it out all on the table, and then we'll just
All 1,000 ball bearings.
None of it feels.
iron sharpens iron. We're just kind of getting to the right idea.
None of it works because it doesn't seem
Okay,
right.
I have a blanket. We can all get under.
We can't.
I have a set
Hey,
of rare
actually-
inks.
Wait a second, on a serious note, I have a robe that says.
I like every single one of these.
We're gonna do all of them.
I have a
Everyone else
robe.
go separate people.
I like the.
Meanwhile, it's 11:59.
Hey, we had a few hours to kill.
I have a robe that is vocational or ceremonial significance.
Oh man.
They admit some events and locations admit only people wearing a robe bearing certain colors or symbols.
Oh
It doesn't say
My
what color.
Hey everyone, can everyone come quick to help? Go.
Weirdly enough, it seems like the one that everyone has a consensus over is the 1,000 ball bearings.
Wait, Issa,
I mean,
just wear the
I
clothes
don't know
itself
why
and
I
then
have
you get
so
it to the
many
guards,
balls.
just let you in.
That's so
Can I cast
It's too many.
1,000 definitely is like beyond your encumbrance.
Can I cast Misty Step and
I should sell
jump
them.
into
They're
the
worth one
the
gold
church
piece each.
from like
Wow.
a certain area?
You definitely could.
Yeah, cool. I'm curious about that.
Damn, that,
Yeah,
I haven't laughed that hard
it's
in
a
long time.
two-story cathedral, so you would certainly be able to misty step up into a space. Now you wouldn't be able to go past the window unless you could see the floor that you were, excuse me, that you're entering. If that makes sense.
Cantrip.
Well, you can fly.
I can fly,
You can
so don't
fly.
waste a spell if you don't have
I can fly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's all go up and
That's
see it in the window, like I said a long time ago.
So yeah, so
No, I'm sorry. That was an incorrect statement. So long as you can see into the space, you can teleport into it. So yes, you could. If you see into a window, you can misty step up
curious
into.
about going around the church and seeing if there's a area with a bathroom, or a back room, or where not many people are. And I'm curious about that.
Back door, maybe.
Because then, or like a window that is openable. Because then, even on the second floor,
Yeah, how
Misty
close are we
Misty
to
Step.
this? Is there other?
Have y'all been walking and talking?
Yeah,
We haven't
yeah.
walked
I
the
think we walked that direction.
Yeah, that was a walk and talk.
Certainly close enough.
Let's reconnoitre. Reckon
Reckon.
Reconnoitre.
No, you said it. It was.
Connoisseur sounds better.
It was a different one.
Reconnoitre.
No, it was a different
Let's
word.
get
Kind of
info.
size.
Reconstiture.
Let's do some reconnaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reconnaissance.
All right, I fly up to
think
the
it's reckoning
on the
tool.
side of the building.
Okay. At this point, good lord. At this point, two individuals have pulled up while y'all have been mulling over potentials of
good ideas.
entering. A lot of
Who's that?
solid
Just
ideas.
bickering in the corner.
You see, coming from the same direction, at least it looks the same direction that the same road that you all traveled from. You see in a similar style carriage as what you all came in on. You see a tall emerald dragonborn. A female emerald dragonborn.
Honey.
Now this
Honey.
is a particularly rare sight because so far dragonborn do not seem to be here in Luyarna. She has these 3 emerald shards just over the crown, or excuse me, over the front of her head. Her tail ends in a jagged set of these large spiked emerald gems, golden robes and black trim, but also a slight train made of small crystal glass panes. And it kind of gives an homage
to the Scion's fortress.
I have a question. Here's my robe. This is what it says. It doesn't tell me what color it is or if it has any symbols on it.
What color would you expect it to be?
That I can choose.
Yeah, it's your robe.
What makes sense?
What makes sense?
What color was that dragonborn in? Emerald, you said?
That's the skin tone.
That is the
Oh,
skin
skin
tone
tone,
of
okay.
the dragon, yes.
Yeah.
What color was her robe then? What did you say?
Golden and black.
Golden and black. I could make it golden and black then and try to gain entry after we do some
Well,
reconnaissance.
what does that make sense for the type of robe that you would typically carry and wear? Because last session you mentioned the fact that I have a dark black robe and I'm going to pretend to be the Grim Reaper and pull a prank on them. So as far as I'm aware,
Don't tell me that caused
you have
me to
a
actually.
as far as you canonically attempting to pull a prank, I'm assuming you just have a dark cloak like everyone else.
Is there something we could add to my cloak to add the golden trim?
Can we work the ball bearings into it somehow?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I have a set of rare inks.
Do you?
Oh wow.
I do.
Let's paint the part of it orange. I mean, gold.
So she's already entered.
She has entered. The second person, which is now a total of 3,
Okay.
is a carriage that pulls up shortly after the one that dropped off the Dragonborn has left. This third one has pulled up, and it is a large gray carriage, very Victorian ornate designs on the sides of it, and out steps an incredibly tall woman, pale skin, long black hair,
Oh,
red eyes.
vampire.
Yep.
Yup, that's the one.
Broad black hat with a small red leaf tucked into multiple red leaves tucked around like the brim.
And
or
Ulrich's not
around
here.
it.
Yeah, of course not.
You see her walk up in this long, almost shadowy train behind her on her velvet black dress as she walks up into this church as well.
What district was that in? Newbridge?
She is from the Shrouded District.
Shrouded District.
Where would the dragonborn be from?
You don't know.
I don't know.
The only thing that that like kind of made you wonder is that like the crystal panes on her train reminded you of the multitude of crystal wall like glass walls around the Scion's fortress.
Oh.
In Newbridge.
Okay, so one question about what we're seeing. Is there any like is a guest list being checked? Is there like a badge or something being checked, or is it sort of like as the carriage arrives, the opulence alone of the ride sort of is what justifies to the doorman the entrance?
Great question. So as you see them approach, there is in one of the bouncers' hands is a copper rod with a kind of looks like a 3-leaf clover at its head, and he just holds it out in front of whoever is approaching. Miss, give me an Arcana check.
Not a good question.
Love it.
19.
Make him say, "Oh, let's go."
So this is a very common magic item used to cast the spell, either dispel magic or detect magic.
Okay.
This is their security protocol to make sure that someone's not casting disguise self and posing as a noble.
That's
It's just
You said there was a third person getting out?
total of 3 because you saw one person.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then these two
What about emblems on the Dragonborns? On the carriage, any emblems or?
No, it looked very much. It was the same style of carriage that you guys rode it on.
But there, so as far as you know, like as far as we can see, there's no guest. Like they're not verifying a guest list.
No, there
just
does seem to be like a recognition when they see them, and then it's like, let me make sure that you actually are who you are.
Gotcha. So
These bouncers probably have seen them many times
they
before.
know. They know.
Is there security elsewhere than the door?
Give me a perception check. Or investigation if you'd like to take a little bit more time.
I'll take some time.
Fucking time.
I'll take some
Take my fucking time, okay? Fucking time.
That's 12. That's a 12.
12 investigation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take some time doing some shit ass investigation.
I think it'd be fair that you were taking a moment to how I'm interpreting the investigation is you're like kind of making a perimeter around.
Try to get ourselves to have a lot of persuasion.
Could do that. That wand would pick up on the fact that I was not a bird.
Yeah, true.
There are the two folks in the front. By the way, as far as a description goes, one of them seems to be a Scourge-born individual, one who has the mane of antlers and almost like a deer-like face, but massive, broad, muscular torso and hooves for feet, but humanoid hands. This kind of an individual you only ever saw maybe in the Ruby District.
Sounds familiar.
The other folk that you see, the other person that you see on to their left, the one who is actually holding the copper rod, you see a fellow with he has like a cape, but this cape kind of wraps, like this black cape wraps around over his shoulders, over his back, and like around his torso, like hiding his legs. You don't really see like what if he has hooves or whatever, but he has jet black eyes and what looks to be 3 more sets of eyes that go up his head.
Whoa.
They get smaller as they go up.
Be careful and maybe make the assumption that these eyes can move independently from each other. Because if they can, they could possibly see us coming and going up to the top of the church and looking in the window.
Potentially. So yeah, I mean, I'm out of ideas as far as like sneaking in, unless we just want to like roll the dice as ourselves with our own act.
I think
if we don't want to do that, then we can just go around back and be like, is there
did we fly up to the window?
A servant's quarters, servant's entrance?
Did I learn anything?
With your 13, you hear the footsteps of what sound to be like another person rounding the corner on the backside of the cathedral. Give me a stealth check.
Come on.
Only 18.
20. No. 15.
You see an individual who rounds the edge, and you're able to take a quick look. You find a reasonably sized bush, hide behind it, and you see this person who's kind of looks like they're like making. This looks to be like someone who just like is constantly making a perimeter around the cathedral.
We can nab him.
Can I uproot the bush and slowly shimmy?
Just walk underneath the bush.
Legs.
Metal Gear exclamation mark goes off. As far as what else you see with your 13, you see 8 windows on the main level and 4 on the upper level on your side. And as far as the fact that this church is pretty symmetrical, probably 8 as well on the other side and 4 on the opposite end. Do you go around the rear or do you head back?
I'll head back.
you head back. The guard has walked now, like doubled back from the front and like gone back around the cathedral. This guy just looks to be like just a taller human, pretty average build. But as far as you can see, those are the 3 guards. She's frying something. I don't know what she's
There's a
frying.
lot of liquid. Sounds like there's a flood.
She had the broth.
How many bouncers
No, that's-
right at the front?
2.
And there's one kind of making a
perimeter
run.
guard.
This is on the terrace, though, the castle or the church wall, or is this
No, sir, on the ground.
ground perimeter level? Okay.
Yeah.
So this dude though is like I mean we could. This is like classic like.
You can time it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is classic like PlayStation 2 sort of like gauge the NPC sort of
Walk
like,
right
round
behind
tree.
Stay on their cone of vision.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm flying up.
It must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Yes, Assassin's Creed.
Regardless, I'm flying up the window side. We need some.
Regardless.
Regardless of what you guys do.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
We need some.
I would say regardless of like where the dude is. I would make
Well,
sure the
I'll wait
dude's
till
like,
he's
you know,
not walking by.
Make sure he's
That's
right
key.
in front of
That
you.
is key.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please, with disadvantage because you have jingle jangle armor.
He's flying.
Wow, you.
What are you?
You equipped the jingle jingle.
I can unequip the jingle jangle armor.
Okay, you want to take the 10 minutes to take off your plate armor?
Never mind.
Wait,
Do we
how are you
cons-
flying?
I'm a dragonborn.
Dragonborns don't fly.
I have wings.
Most of them don't.
He has wings at.
All right, I'm the stealthy flyer. I'll do it
Then you
instead.
do it. You do it.
I'm a hawk.
Somebody do something.
I'm
All
whatever
right,
you
shall
want.
I do it? I'm doing it.
Go for it.
All right, that's a
Only
20.
29.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Just give jingle jangle armor.
I don't.
Nice.
It's in
Okay.
Just the sound of leather.
just the sound of leather.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you make it up to the nearest window on the uppermost level, and you are essentially right underneath the bell tower here at the front of this cathedral. You can see the emblazoned on the front Saint Victoria's church, and you press on the window. It's stuck. You take out your tools and pry it ever so slightly, and with that dirty 20, you press it carefully and slowly, opening it and allowing yourself inside
On the second floor?
on the second floor.
Dope.
I mean, you flew. I'm assuming you went to the second. unless-
Yeah, I mean, the first floor would be kind of stupid. But, yeah.
Is there a balcony? Well, I can't really ask this, but is there a balcony of some kind that he saw him now?
Well, you probably were watching me, so.
Yeah, but I don't see
I'm-
what you
I'm in the
see
window.
up there. I'm asking when you enter the room, is there
What do
one
you-
like a balcony or is it just completely a second floor?
So yeah, when you enter, there is a perimeter balcony that you can peer into and see a main
Oh, gotcha.
Room.
So I'm on a.
main sanctuary.
Yeah, I'm on a mezzanine.
Correct.
That's what they're called, yes. I couldn't remember.
I also forgot. And as you sit there in the mezzanine, you can hear the familiar voice of Lord Grendelock.
Oh, sweet. He's here.
Well,
What do the
we don't know if
four-
it's cool or not?
As you have entered now, what do the four of you do?
I might just play my hand and pretending I'm with the Dragonborn wearing my robes and try to persuade them to let me in.
Damn. Okay, I'll watch.
If it
Issa.
gets messy, it gets, or we could wait and just let him do his thing.
Issa, what is your plan?
He's
What is
inside.
my thing?
Your thing is getting reconnaissances.
Issa missed Gotrog. I should say collectively.
I was like, okay, I was thinking about like, yeah, if we were gonna do an elaborate heist of sort of like you fly up, if there was no sort of like terrace or like tower wall, if there isn't that, we have to like cut a hole in a window to like bust through. Then like I fly up, you fly up, you fly up, we lower a rope. I'll be able to come in.
I'm gonna make.
Is there a tower wall? Is there some kind of like ridge so we can stand on?
On the wall?
Is there? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Is it?
I'm sorry. I'm just
top, or is there a wall? Is there
Is there a fire escape?
is there a tower wall? Is there like a
On the lip of each window is enough for someone to stand on.
Okay, so it's like a box.
Yes.
This whole thing is a box. Okay, so like, and we don't know if there's like multiple floors within the building. So potentially, like, yeah, Dakaran flies up. Does his best to sort of like cut through the glass, make a little like bore a hole through.
I'll just open
thing,
the window.
Or open the window, and then like I can fly up, you can fly up, and then we can just drop a rope and allow you guys to climb up.
Again, I'm gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah,
flying
so
out.
I'm
I can still
at
go
the
through
window.
front door, though. You
I'm
guys
at the
can take
window.
That route.
And then
I'm
we can
listening.
Just come up a rope too.
If it's not above 60
where's
feet,
the-
I can Misty Step to it.
Oh yeah,
So I
you
have
guys
a-
can Misty Step. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
both
have
of you,
a-
both of you could easily Misty Step into it.
Right.
Do I have a good read on where the guard is at?
Well, I'll just let you keep your dirty 20. You carefully step around the back side of this mezzanine, and you can hear footsteps. So on the back side is a massive stained glass mural, and this mural is essentially depicting an incredibly large trident with a figure, some angelic figure behind it, arms outstretched. And as you approach the panes of that window, you can hear steps of dirt and branches and bramble underfoot being trampled as this guard is walking past around the other side of the far side of the church.
So the window's here, door's here. You're over here now?
Yeah, so the church is long.
Mm-hmm.
You're on, let's say, if you're facing the church, you're on the right side. And he has already started to pass around the back end, going around towards the left.
So he's coming back.
He's coming
loop around.
Oh, he's going around. Yes. So he went right side, back.
So you're on like the
and
left.
continuing.
But
You're on like the
he's
left
about
side.
to pass again soon.
He's about to pass the back side. Yeah, not the front where.
Not
they
where the
are.
window is.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So I come back to the window and I gesture.
Okay. The four of you see. You're Misty stepping.
I'm Mississippi.
As if you've got the window open.
I got the window open.
Pew pew.
You're gonna fly in.
I think that's risky with my chain now.
Okay. How else would you like to get up there? Do you want to fly or do you want to climb up there?
Well, again, it may not be the best option either way. Go that way, just because.
I guess what I'm wondering is what is your alternative?
Just wait outside.
Or a rope. One of us can probably drop a rope.
That would be
Drop
allowed
it open,
too.
I'll climb up it.
I got a rope. I dropped it.
Okay. Give me an athletics check, please.
I got a rope.
I think I have good athletics.
Matt.
Oh yeah.
I become eagle and I become fly up there.
I become
Are
a
you
fly.
fucking kidding me? That's a 1 + 6, 7.
That's a one.
No, that's a one.
That's
That's a one.
As you-
One becomes one.
As much as you tried to obfuscate that by saying 6, 7, that's still a
we know what you're doing.
one. Yeah.
It
You
didn't work, guys.
your gauntlet grips into the rope a little too tough as you're about 3 feet above, and it snaps halfway through.
Dakaran, shut the goddamn window. Let's get
Yeah, I cut the rope.
Just go without me. I'll try.
Dakaran,
to find
you-
something.
we already know your strat. Yeah.
You hear Draco falling onto his back, and the perimeter guard doubles back and begins to head back
I
around.
dive for the bushes.
Yeah,
Close enough.
okay. So I gesture down to him to go
Yep.
and
I dive bush.
cut the rope at the top. Take the rope with you, hopefully.
Okay. Well, I'll have to go pick it up later.
Take the rope
Guard,
with
pick it up. That's gonna signal something.
Just like the God voice. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Take the rope with you.
Oh, when I dive.
Yeah.
I thought I had very limited time. Okay, I'll pick it up and go.
Well, he's coming back, but he's.
Give me
time.
a stealth check with disadvantage.
And
let me go through the motherfucking front door.
and I shut the window.
A stealth check? I have +0 stealth.
Okay, don't worry about it. You know, at least you can roll it twice.
Being chased by the other guard, and you're like, I belong here. I belong here. Let me in.
I'm normal.
I'm very normal.
I wasn't trying to climb through your window.
Am I gonna have to make the stealth check anyways if I just dive into the thing without the rope?
The rope has no effect on the stealth check.
Fine.
Take the rope.
Then take the rope.
The rope is evidence. That's why he's.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm taking it. But I wanted to make sure if I
No,
left it.
that's a good question.
The thing is, like, do you want to do that, dive into a bush, or do you want to go to the front door?
No, we need to grab the thing and dive into the bushes. If he finds anything, it's gonna signal him that people are here. That is a 9. Oof. That's a natural 20. But I have disadvantage.
Unfortunately, it's 9 plus 0.
Right. So
But it was a dirty 20.
I forgot to count.
Did you hear that, Mom?
This is a natural.
I heard that.
Which was also a dirty 20.
For fun, I'll just roll in front of the board for this. This guy has a +3 to perception,
And he's got like a.
and he needs to
got a
not get.
50 caliber gun that he's gonna.
He needs lower than a. He needs a 5 or lower in order to not notice you.
in order to not cap your ass.
Oh my god!
Before he can say shit, I dive on top of him and grasp my hand.
Dude, holy moly!
It's a nat 20.
I had to stop partway through because I got
What was it?
What bath were you brewing?
this one.
What is that?
Wow.
Empanadas.
So,
Samoas?
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I wanted something different for dinner, so I made empanadas.
That's amazing.
That's
good for
They
you.
are warm. If you're hungry, you are welcome to them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll die.
Yes, you would.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you,
This is
Wow,
awesome.
wow.
You rolled that 20?
Incredible.
though. Okay, yeah.
That was fucking.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. He needs a 5 or lower, nat 20. So as you dive with your feet hanging out of the bush,
Your feet.
No.
He didn't dive under the bush.
shoots right into your ass.
He dove into the bush. He's like, his feet are off the ground.
Yeah. His feet are doing this.
So he sees me.
He sees you.
He sees your feet.
And you hear him cock a bow from like a large crossbow.
Okay. I dive out as quick as I can and land on top of him, throwing him on his back and try to cover my.
Oh my gosh!
hand.
First off, he just says, but before you move, he's just like, "Halt! What is your reason for being here?"
Gardening. Just kidding. That's not what I say.
This isn't the front door?
I go to the bouncers. I'm here for gardening.
I'm a landscaper.
Let me in the church.
I stand up out of the bush and I kind of have my hand, not kind of, I do have my hands raised and say, I was lost. I was hoping to gain some insights to where I am and hopefully make it away from here. I'm so confused and lost.
Then why did you dive into the bush?
Because I was scared you would shoot me. I saw your weapon.
I will shoot you if you don't tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
Give me a deception check.
Love it.
Charisma! Oh wait,
good,
this
Doug.
is not a charisma
No, that's
check.
not a
Never
charisma.
mind.
Can I use
Hey, at least you don't have
persuasion?
disadvantage.
It is a charisma check.
Can I use persuasion?
You're not telling the truth,
Oh, wait,
so
deception
this is a lie, so it's a deception.
Right, I'm trying to persuade
It's still
him that it's
charisma. It's still charisma. Just do it.
Roll, add your deception.
10, 12.
Here's some good guys.
Well, hey, the other night I was rolling 20s and like, shit
Nice
doesn't
My dice are flying. I got a 20.
job.
You take 9 points of damage as he fires a bolt into your foot.
Actually rolled a 9.
I know. Oh yeah.
The next one is aimed at your head. Tell me the truth.
Stuff.
Listen. I needed to find.
Oh my god! Dex save, okay.
I need to find it.
Meanwhile, in the church.
Being a distraction though, when it comes to.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we might not get you back.
Okay,
But
roll damage on the fire breath, I guess.
Let's go.
Fire
Draco.
breath is
This is a 1v1 right here.
How did we let there be
For now?
Draco and Dakaran?
2d10.
There's too many D names.
Yeah.
Two, then there's two. But there's too many.
2 is
too
2.
many.
So
There were
what's
26
damage?
letters, and we picked 2 with these. 5.
Fire covers his whole person. That's it! And he goes to make another attack roll towards you. What are the 4 of you doing? I mean, this is loud enough that if this were to continue, it would bring up the suspicion of the bouncers and maybe other security personnel that might be in the cathedral as well.
All right.
This is all going so well.
It is.
Should have used the front door.
Hey, I gave you the option. Do you want to dive in the bush or go to the front door?
Go to the, what?
When you had fallen, I gave you the option. Do you want to dive into the bush or go to the front door? You chose the bush.
I had to choose the bush because then the rope is there and it raises
You're
suspicion.
gonna take the rope with you.
It's okay. You made your choice.
I didn't know I could have taken the rope with me. I didn't think about that.
What do the 4 of you do? You look out on whatever window you choose, and like you're seeing this whole thing. You just saw Draco fire breathe into this guard.
I'll cast. Wait.
What?
You can go for it. I'm. Yeah, go for it.
I cast sleep on the guard.
Sleep on the guard. Tell me, do you roll? Do I roll? I don't remember.
You have to make a wisdom save, and you have to beat it's DC 16, but I'm gonna use meta magic to give you disadvantage.
Heightened spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
I was gonna drop a bomb on his ass, but feel free.
Don't.
Sleep seems better.
I was gonna do blind ambush.
I mean,
at like 5th
We
level.
might already be in trouble with the fire, but you know.
So what is this? The DC. What is the saving throw?
16.
You said wisdom, but
Yep. Wisdom 16.
16. Okay. So he needs a 14 or higher on the lowest.
Wait,
die.
the meta magic does disadvantage?
You have some disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
14 or higher on the
Love to
lowest
hear
die.
Oh,
Double
eights.
Double 8s.
Give me old,
So he passes out.
HH.
Yeah.
HH.
You see him like aim it right back at you, like, and he's very close, and he goes as he and the bolt goes the bolt goes soaring away from the church and lands somewhere in the river nearby. As you see him just fall immediately to you, randomly unconscious.
Yeah, what just happened?
And then you look, and then as you look up at the window, you see Issa. Whether you're holding a wand or whatever you're doing, you just see Issa there, and you put the pieces together.
Now you fly loudly up to the.
I was thinking I'd just go. Well, first I actually want to check this guy.
Just hang
Is there
out in the
anything
bush.
that we need, ideas, an emblem, something that we need an idea of what's going on here.
He too has a VM emblem on his it's an actual emblem that is like stitched into his armor.
Okay.
So similar to the driver, and on him you see a pair of daggers, the heavy crossbow that he was wielding against
What
you.
race was he?
That's a good question.
I'm
Human.
not there, but
So I'm
human-
not going to fit in his clothes.
Well, I did say he was a somewhat larger,
Yeah,
taller
you said-
human
you
than
said tall
human. You can certainly try. Do you want to swap clothes?
Yeah, I do actually. Forget the robe thing. If I look like a guard, I can probably go in, tell them there's been a disturbance out there, and that I need to get everyone safe or something.
That seems like a great idea. Alert everyone.
What?
No, okay.
You weren't at Dragonborn when you went behind the building.
That's true. They have seen him.
I've known you for 3 years.
Steve?
You wouldn't remember. You wouldn't remember.
I'm the chamber pot emptier.
And I have a crossbow
unplugged the chamber
bolt
pots.
to empty the chamber pots. Crossbow. That's how I empty them.
Yeah, I'm an intern.
I shoot them with a crossbow.
The chamber pot snaps and all
They get
shit
full.
goes
I have
swimming
to
out.
pop them like a balloon.
Okay. So here's,
I'm not
here's
gonna
the
wear
thing.
clothes then because they've already seen it.
Yeah. So if you're gonna change, you're gonna have to dump your plate armor.
No. It'll take 10 minutes. And
Okay.
Who's got that kind of time?
Doff.
let me just put on my robe. I'll drag him into the bush first so that, you know.
Okay, so you're not taking his clothes.
No, because they've already seen him. They're gonna know that I'm not him. They're gonna be like, who the hell is this? I'll grab the weapon. I'll keep the weapons hidden so we can grab them later on in the bushes.
Smart. Okay.
You will
Okay.
sleep.
Dragging the body off. How long does sleep last?
2 minutes.
I used the rope to tie him to the things of the bushes, the limbs of the bushes.
I mean, you can just bind him if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, mine.
No, but put him on the twigs
No,
of the
No,
bush.
it's tied.
Well, no, I'm trying to actually keep him stuck there because if he's like this, he can just get up and run to the front.
Not
If
you
he
hog
ties-
tie
but
him.
if
If he ties
his leg.
Yeah.
his
Like
Hog
said,
tie?
But no,
yeah.
do what you want to do. You're
That's right.
embodying your character.
Don't listen to us.
We're all metagaming here.
Yes.
Yelling from the window.
Yes.
Hog tie!
Yes, yeah.
tie him up like a hog. Yeah, tie him up. Yeah, tie him up real good.
I tie him up, hog tie him in the bush,
Okay.
and I also have a blanket that I'm going to stuff into his mouth so that if he tries to yell for
Oh
someone,
shit.
yeah.
Smart.
He's stuck, so I'm doing that to him. He's in the bush, he's
That's-
hog-tied, and I
that's
got the blanket in
fucked
his mouth.
That's fucked up.
Draco's actually
gag
at
on
the
my
BDSM this whole
dude's
time.
This dude is toast.
Tell me how to get
Wow. So okay. So
What did you eat for breakfast growing up, dude? Sheesh.
Dingleberries.
Seems a little messed up.
It was dingleberries.
It was Dingleberries.
Seems a little messed up.
Great cereal.
Okay, so that's taken care of. He's no longer a
Oops!
problem.
All Dingleberries.
Oh, shit.
I preferred my dingleberries without milk.
You should never look at that.
Oh gosh.
Dingleberries is a great like Quentin Tarantino like cereal. Like,
Sure.
Like as a like in-world
Yeah.
cereal box.
Double cream, double sugar. Also all Dingleberries.
Yeah.
Only dingleberries, only American spirits.
Now what?
Throw on the robe and go to the front. Oh, I have injuries, so that might not look good.
Do you have injuries?
You
I
can.
have the foot injury, and
Just
I got
let him
shot.
do his thing.
Do you want to go to the front door or do you want to fly to the window?
I'm not gonna fly to the window; it's too loud. If I put on the robe, is that gonna cover me enough to cover my wounds? Because I've got a foot.
Potentially.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw on the robe and
Kind
go
of
to the
like
front
the
door.
Andrew WK look.
Okay. I'll come back to you.
I felt Jared.
I have to pee anyways. So
All right. The four of you hear another voice disconcerting to your ears. I'm sorry, Grindelock, but it seems Raywalt has asked for me to represent Ruby in his stead. The gravelly voice, deceptful tone. Peering over the mezzanine, you see white and black vestments of the vicar himself.
Wow. So Raywold isn't here yet.
You see the three who have entered, Grindelock, and now you see Vicar, Henry, and Nonder in their presence.
Not the dead one. Good.
Not the dead one. Not the twin. Oh, well, that is rather... This is Grindelock speaking. That is rather troublesome. I was hoping that I might be able to
see where his whereabouts are. This is as I have sent this missive out to the rest of you, something incredibly important has been stolen from me. If Raywalt is not here, I trust that you'll be able to give me as much information as you can regarding your own kept shard. Yes, well, unfortunately, it may be some time before we see Raywalt, but the shard that you're hoping for, it seems, was also stolen from Raywalt's grasp as well. What happened to yours? And you see him kind of rubbing his hand, and the hand that he is rubbing is like a deep crimson, like his veins are blackened. There was a very troublesome dwarf who tried to make away with the artifact, and unfortunately I was not able to capture him in time. He slipped through my fingers, diving from shadow to shadow. As for the rest of you, we are missing one more. Where is Konjaru? And at this point, from the back of this room, entering through this some other rear entrance, riding on a small tidal wave, you see a lean-looking dwarf. Skin pale, and then in a gradient getting darker and darker skin tone as it goes down. He's wearing, from the crown of his head down to his neck, it changes from that pasty white to a purplish gray, and he's wearing a wide brim navy bolero with a white feather tucked into it, a matching navy suit, sharp shoulder points, and what at first looks like a long chain that reaches down from his waist all the way down to his ankle and loose, but as you look closer, it looks like tiny shells make up this chain. This, underneath the suit is like a mustard-colored, wide-collared shirt underneath. And he enters. You know I prefer you to not refer me as Konjaru, right? You are here in my district, and I demand some amount of respect, Grendelock. If you would be so kind. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lucian. Old habits, as you know. Names change, and it's hard for me to keep track of your surname. Master LeBlanc is here, and we can proceed with what it is that I have called you all to. These artifacts are dangerous. I do not need to remind you of how powerful they can be if combined. And so I need to know, are you all able to produce an image of where you are each keeping your artifacts? I need some sort of assurance to make sure that this shadowy dwarf does not make after your hidden locations. Baroness, may we start with you? He looks over to Vontica, Sklar. Yes, I can assure you that I have kept quite safe that this dwarf has not made it to the Shadowed Square. And she pulls out a glyph. And as she's pulling out this glyph, the others are also like reaching into their pockets for a similar item. And it summons an illusion, an image, and it shows some dark, shrouded, and place that is choked with smoke, floors that extend in an Icarus infinity on the floor. And in the center, there is a tomb. What looks to be this large tomb. And as the tomb itself lights up from the illusion, almost becoming semi-translucent, you see a massive figure within, clutching said shard. Rest assured, Master Grendelock, my piece of the mirror is kept contained. Right? Grandmaster Sion, if you would be so kind. And the Dragonborn speaks up. She pulls out her glyph and shows a domed place filled with these mirrored walls. Every pane of these walls is nothing but a mirror up to the ceiling, and the floor itself is kind of crystalline and liquid at the same time, also containing a massive tomb, revealing a different entity within, clutching a shard as well. This is good news. Yolanda. He looks over to the woman with the long silver hair, her complexion a deep, dark gray, purplish. She kind of looks like a dark elf. As for your location of your artifact, can you produce it as well? She shows from the glyph, revealing a multi-level arena and a multitude of beasts walking, feasting, not like dire wolves and tigers, but these are tainted, scourge-ridden, horrifying manifestations of beasts circling this similarly shaped tomb. A third different entity reveals clutching a shard. And well, last but not least, Master LeBlanc, where is it that your shard resides? Well, I had to take some extra precautions. There were some folk that were coming up the river that I didn't exactly trust, so I had to move the tomb to a new spot. And he shows it, and it looks eerily familiar at first, like top down to the Tide Peak Lighthouse. But the illusion shifts and it brings you further down, into a separate room, a separate tomb, a separate entity, clutching a fourth shard. Well, this is better news than I could have ever hoped for. And I am thankful that you all have been able to make your way here. I do wish that I might have been able to speak to Raywalt, though. A trusted confidant going missing is hard for me to reconcile with. Lord Vicar, you did say that he has gone missing? Kind of scoffs to himself. Yeah, he has maybe been hitting the bottle one too many times and can't quite say where he's been. His manor has been ransacked, probably from this same dwarf who has come through after yours and his. Though a bloody mess has been made in his manor, we came to inspect and make sure that the Lord was in one piece. Unfortunately, we weren't able to come of anything of decency out of it, so I will be sure to have my best priests on the lookout for Thomacrin. You're at the front door. You see the 8-eyed individual and the antlered individual standing there. You walk up.
I'm not yet.
Okay.
I'm curious. Was Lord Grindelwald, he was affiliated with who?
He was your benefactor when you were transported to Liarna.
How about the Radiant Church? What,
You're saying, like, is he related to the Radiant Church?
Yeah.
He's not.
okay, I have the Radiant Church silver emblem, so I can wear the cloak and the emblem, and hopefully they'll let me in.
Oh,
I'm not sure exactly what we're dealing with here, but
technically you wouldn't have heard any of that.
I know, but I don't know what I'm dealing with here.
Gotcha.
So I gotta
What was
make-
the dwarf?
So what? Yeah, what would be your cover story for going in?
I was
I
sent
don't
on
know.
No, the old one.
Oh, Borast?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not going to have a color story at first. I'm going to try to just flash the emblem, see if they'll let me in. If they don't, then I'll say I'm on
Is that what they're calling it these days?
a what?
Flashing.
Oh, right. I kind of whipped it out for them, and no.
You approach the. It's a heavy emblem.
And when I approached him, he
Ow!
Is that an emblem, or are you just excited to see me?
no, the arrows,
Flashing your emblem, or you...
the arrows still stuck in me, and I have the robe on, and it's just poking through.
Your emblem?
No, the arrow.
Oh,
Just
the
poking
arrow.
I don't want to think. what else? As you walk up with the emblem flashing.
One, an arrow protruding.
So you got an arrow in you, and you're trying to flash.
You have an arrow in your butt.
Tis but a flesh wound. Hobbling up to the front.
Ow.
I'm hobbling up.
Does this mean anything?
This isn't doing anything for you. I mean,
If I'm
yeah,
hobbling, I'm not going to the front. But
you're.
Camera pans to the guards. Boy,
I would say you're in pain. I mean, you took 9 points of damage to the foot.
can I walk up
What the
without
fuck?
giving away?
Oh, dude.
Sure. You walk up.
come on.
You say nothing, and you present the emblem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Radiant Watch is not. This is the 8-eyed fellow with the copper rod. Radiant Watch otherwise would be welcome here in this church. There's currently a congregation that wishes for your presence to not be here. You are going to have to wait until the members of said congregation have left.
I was told that this church was empty tonight. What kind of congregation is this?
That is none of your business, nor of anyone else beyond the members
I'm going to cast
here.
command on him.
Ooh. Okay.
The other guard's standing there, though. If I say something, there's two of them. I can't say anything for a command because then the other one's going to know.
Well, if one allows you in, then that's enough.
Yeah, but the other, if I say command on this guy and he is standing right next to his friend, he's going to hear me say whatever I command him. Right?
He's going to hear you say the
What?
word. That's
But if it works, then that guard might be like, nope, my authority trumps his authority. You're in.
Okay.
the other thing too is
Pause.
like you
How
don't
far
have.
am I away from him? Can I see this going on from our vantage point?
You're inside now, so you would not see.
I'm just curious how small the building was. If I could see like the entryway.
You would not be able to see the entryway from this point.
There.
The one part about the command spell is you don't have to just be like open. You can stitch the command into a sentence.
Oh, I can. Okay.
But it's still contingent on what that one word is.
Like if you ask them
I'm
where
not gonna command
America
it
doing
just
place for the
yet.
meeting is, and you can say, "Show me," you know, like or stuff like.
I'm not going to cast it yet. I'm going to step back and just go, okay. Can you tell me which one of you is in charge then? Because I need to know. I was sent here just as like a check. I'm checking up.
They both go, "I'm in charge," as like at the same time, and then they both look at each other and they're like,
Steve was in charge.
"No, I'm pretty sure that I've been the bouncer here longer than you." This is the dear folk fellow. There's a possible way that you here trump me. Are you about to tell me that the members of the Masonia have chosen your kind over mine? Over my eight lives? And they just begin to have a little bit of company beef in this moment. Like they're having a little bit of a tiff.
Yeah, I'm gonna step between them. Not between them, but I'm gonna walk up and just kind of try to pretend like I'm trying to get them to be peace, and then I'm going to whisper to one of them, "Fist fight," with the command.
It's one word.
It is one word. I just looked it up. Fist fight is one word.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Or you just,
He just unnaturally your ass, dude.
Huh?
You just.
Yeah, but I don't want them to fight me. I want to encourage them to fight each other, and they're already bickering. So
I love that.
I don't want them to continue to bicker
Wow.
with each other. Fist fight.
Okay.
I love that, Doug.
Are you saying this to
Doesn't matter.
the
One of the one on the left.
one with 8 eyes or the one with antlers?
The one with the
Questions you're only asked.
I
at
will
D&D.
say it is more. The one with antlers is looks more muscular than the other.
Than the antlers.
As you say, fist fight. And I'm gonna make sure that you learn this lesson once and for all. And just begins a midday brawl in the front of this church. And at this
Give him the chair.
and at
This is some D&D hijinks. This is
and
what
as,
we're eating.
at this point, like when he does this, you see the other guy go skidding and like plummeting down the steps, and then pulls out from his side 2 sets of brass knuckles, and then begins to like lay into the other guy. Misses because the other one pulls out from his cloak 6 other sets of arms and limbs, and begins to just like try to like jujitsu grapple this guy. Like they're really like showing their full hand here. You have an opportune moment to walk into the front door.
I'm gonna take that and I'm throwing my hood up as I walk in.
Okay.
I also hide the Radiant Church emblem on my way in. I don't need that flashing out because apparently I'm not welcome here as a Radiant Church.
Yeah,
Okay.
flashing didn't help you.
Flashing ain't gonna do nothing for you. At this point, you hear, the 4 of you hear the door slightly open. Draco entering quietly. And there are 4 sets of guards in this room that by now you would have clocked, but they haven't noticed the door opening and letting him in.
Oh wow.
Did you say
And
4 sets of guards?
Four
4
guards.
guards? Okay.
4 sets of.
I should say 2 sets of guards. Basically like 2 on this wall, 2 on that
Gotcha.
wall.
Yeah.
Watching this conversation of the Masonia. And could I get the 4? What? You're all in here. All 5 of you, give me a perception check, please.
Another day though.
That was crazy.
Dirty 20.
Till I was also crazy.
Damn, if only I rolled it as much as
13.
Yep.
Did you say perception?
Persuasion.
That's a 9 for me, dog.
That's an 18. Or, I'm sorry, a 17 for me.
It's a 9 for me, dog.
Those of you who got like a 15 and higher, not us. You guys hear several sounds of like climbing and people within the rafters.
People within the rafters?
Inside the building?
Inside the church.
Oh my
You
god.
look
What the hell?
and you can see
What the hell?
shining bodies. Many shining bodies.
Shining bodies into rafters.
What incarnation?
I say.
I'm a simple country. I'm a simple country druid. Have I never seen a shining body in a I say. What in the hell?
What in the hell? Hanging and gripping upside down, you see about you can see about 8 mannequins
Oh fuck.
in the rafters. And
Wait,
immediately
are they shining bodies mannequins?
correct.
Are they, okay.
Wait a second, where's Gary?
Oh shit.
Gary's here too.
He's in the bushes.
I would
Let's say you
imagine
did the trench coat thing. You're like on his shoulders, and the robe is.
You're like broken C-3PO in Empire Strikes Back, just on the back of Chewie.
Yes.
No, I think he would have mentioned that he clearly does not fit into the space. So like he'll like post outside, and if you need him, he'll barge in. But for now, like he's not going to try to break in. You all see these mannequins. Immediately, their heads look down at the folks there in the sanctuary, and they begin to drop several rounds of this fog cloud that begins to descend into the sanctuary. And in the silhouettes, you can see them dropping down into the sanctuary. Wow. And immediately, violent conflict happens within. Folks who you see blastings of spells, various arm cannons going off, and voices of pain, voices of fury. Make sure, the voice of Grendelock, make sure that they do not get your glyphs. They cannot know where it belongs. Back! Get back! And they all just start like a massive fight ensues here in the sanctuary.
Wait, the people at the group, the party, are...
Yeah, those amongst...
No, they're fighting the mannequins.
They're fighting the mannequins.
I thought the mannequins were...
The mannequins were infiltrating, just like us, but apparently they're a little more...
Sorry, I was involved with my inventory. Go ahead.
Got you. They drop down, and then who got the highest of the perception checks? You hear the back door open widely, and abruptly a hooded man enters, and you see a hand go down, and numerous vinage and spores enter out from the ground and begin to swarm around the vicar and the vicar's feet.
Wow.
And you hear the voice of Raybolt say, "You're mine, Vicar!" as he immediately makes a beeline towards Vicar Henry Anandar.
Holy shit, there's all kinds of... This is like a 5-sided battle here.
And that's where we will call tonight's session.
Oh...